All right, thank you, Denise. As we take a look at your neighborhood forecast, we've got some cold weather on the way here overnight tonight, the coldest night of the season so far. And then we're going to be turning our attention to a potential nor'easter this weekend that could bring some beneficial rain to some areas, but not so great. The coastal flood threat is going to be increasing as well, as we typically see with these areas of low pressure. We'll talk more about that in just a second. But again, a little frosty overnight tonight, and we'll see the clouds on the increase on Friday. Still going to be a pretty decent day. And then we've got that storm system that's going to be affecting us here heading into the weekend. Right now, First Alert Doppler radar is dry as we take a look at the frost advisory. This in effect here. All the counties in blue from Cecil County all the way through western Howard and in northern parts of Montgomery County, Frederick County. Now we've got Washington County under a freeze warning. So here's your neighborhood forecast for tonight. Anne Arundel County. This is what we're expecting. We're looking at temperatures overnight tonight, dipping down into the 30s and 40s here across the region. Right now, I think the cold spot will probably be around Fort Meade, Odenton. That's where we expect temperatures there to dip perhaps into the upper 30s. But it looks like elsewhere we're looking at mainly 40s. As we get towards the bay, though, a little bit warmer, and that's certainly not surprising. Shady Side only 51 tonight. Annapolis down to 51 as well. Same thing up towards Cape St. Clair. And we've got mid-50s outside the Beltway now, so we're starting to cool off pretty nicely now that the sun's going down. 63 for Curtis Bay as well as the Inner Harbor, and across Washington County through Frederick County and over to the Eastern Shore, Caroline, Talbot County, looking at readings into the 50s and 60s. So 40s overnight tonight here in the city itself, but you get outside the Beltway, though, we could easily see readings dropping into that 39 to 40 degree range. But we're already starting to see some changes to our south. You can see these clouds down here. That's that area of low pressure that's going to develop and track towards the north. Futurecast shows clear skies overnight tonight, maybe a couple of clouds first part of the day tomorrow, and then those clouds will start thickening from south to north as the day goes on, as that low pressure area tries to develop and lifts north. And then we should have overcast skies coming up on Saturday. Maybe a chance for a shower during the afternoon and evening on Saturday, but better chances for rain are likely going to come into the area on Sunday as this nor'easter tries to make its way up the coast. Now, there's still some questions as to exactly how far offshore the storm's going to track. We look at a couple of our long-range models here, and they still disagree on the eventual track and strength, but it does look like, at the very least, we're going to see some rain, we'll see some wind, and certainly with that sustained east wind, we're going to have a coastal flood threat that's going to be ramping up here heading into your Sunday and perhaps into Monday. Monday, we're still going to have a chance for some showers across the area. Heading to the game on Sunday, expecting temperatures into the 60s, off and on showers, winds out of the northeast about 10 to 20. So not the best of weather there, but hopefully the Ravens can pull off a win. Here's your First Alert 7-day forecast. We've got alert day possibles for Sunday and Monday. Sunday's most likely going to be upgraded due to the fact that we're going to have that coastal flood threat, and thus we'll see the gusty winds. We'll probably have a Monday under as well due to the fact that it'll probably affect the morning commute. But besides that, after that, we start to dry out. Sunshine makes its return with highs around 70 by next Wednesday. Denise.
All right, thank you, Derek. Well,